Many people think that badminton is in the park with your sister and a couple of friends, and you just kind of hit the bird around. It's nothing like that. Badminton is the world's fastest racket sport. A badminton bird comes off at 200 miles an hour, and if you think that that's fast, or wait until you play it, you really get an opportunity to see this at a very top level, especially the fact that we're having this Olympic trials here in town in February. It's the greatest aerobic sport in that you have to move in all directions. You're swinging the racket in every different way. The rallies are very long, much different than tennis, where you might hit it 3 or 4 times and think that's a great rally. It's a sport that is very mental as well, because you have to be mentally tough to be able to play at this high level. So when it comes to conditioning, you've got to be at your best conditioning, because you know you're going to be out in that court for a very long time. And there are 3 fundamental strokes. It's the clear, the drop, and the smash that are what makes a player. A couple of things. I played against the national champion, junior champion, Charlie Coakley, who was the most decorated junior player in the history of the game. He won Triple Crown as a 13, 15, and 18-year-old every year.
And by Triple Crown, you mean he won
singles, doubles, and mixed.
Singles, doubles, and mixed doubles.
And mixed doubles. So and Charlie was much bigger than everybody else, much more powerful. And as a 17 and 18-year-old, he actually went to the finals of the U.S. Nationals, which has never happened before, as far as I know, and lost in the finals. So here I'm playing against a guy who is, so much better than everybody else. Anyway, I played him at the state championship. It was his last junior tournament, and we were best friends. And I had sort of the psychological advantage because he knew it was his last match. We had played against each other many, many, many times, but in a competitive sense, this was one of the first times we got to play against competitively. And I beat him in 3 games, and he was devastated, which was kind of ironic, because I never thought I would get a chance to beat him, but I knew his game. I'd played him so many times, I knew exactly what he was going to hit, and he was very surprised because I could get everything back, and
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Dean Shoppy, and we're here today in Manhattan Beach, California for the Manhattan Beach International Series Badminton Championships. This is a Road to Rio event. This is one of the qualifying tournaments. In fact, it's the last qualifying tournament in the United States in the process of achieving an opening or a position in the 2016 Olympic Games in Rio de Janeiro. I'm here today with Bob Gilmore from Lake Forest, California, and John Britton from Manhattan Beach, California, both of whom were national team members of the United States. John Britton being a national champion of both Scotland and America, Bob Gilmore being a national team member of the USA. On the far side of the court, not pictured, right in front of us now pictured, are the two Indonesian players, David Pohan, who's already won the mixed doubles here today and is the only player in this event that has a chance of winning 2 gold medals. And his partner is Ricky Sidharta, and they're playing against Dr. Matthew Fogarty of the United States, the oldest player playing in this tournament at age 59, and his partner Bjorn Seguin, who lives in France and trains in France but plays for the United States, and Fogarty is just pulled out of his shoes.
Excellent flick serve, caught Fogarty completely off guard. One all.
Scores 1-2 here in the second game. John, what do we expect to see here out of this team, of the American team, trying to play against this Indonesian pair?
I think both teams will start off being very aggressive, attacking very aggressively. They won't want to lift it high too often and allow the opponents to attack, as we're seeing here. Although Mr. Alvarino showing a bit of indifference to the smash from Bjorn there, taking it quite casually, but he lost the point, so perhaps he should be a bit more concentrated and be less flippant with his returns.
If you're familiar with American football, I liken this match to it. Matt Fogarty is the aged player, just like Peyton Manning at quarterback, and now the other team is the young upstart team, just like the Carolina Panthers.
Score is 3-2. The Americans are out in front.
And the one thing you might want to comment on is both Indonesians are right-handed, whereas the American team has a left-hander and a right-handed player, and that's usually an advantage.
Yes, it certainly is. And the other difference here, too, is that Fogarty at 6'4", with that long arm and long legs, really covers a lot of court with just his reach, and the left hand becomes really difficult to anticipate where you can hit a bird safely. A couple quick serve return mistakes. Serve and serve return is so critical in badminton, especially in doubles.
Oh, and Matt unlucky. Matt's known for being extremely quick around the net, but unfortunately his quickness just didn't pay off there. It hit the top of the net and fell back. So the Indonesians are
up
ahead.
6-3.
Oh, beautiful shot. Oh!
Wow.
An even better shot from Matt to get it back, and that was exceeded by the shot from the Indonesian player. Excellent stuff.
It's 7-3 now, Indonesia in front.
Yet another great first defensive shot from the Indonesian team, but they couldn't return the second effort.
It's a little too much trickery there. I think if they take this veteran team of Fogarty and Seguin lightly, they're going to find out that they are very formidable.
Yeah, they've had some good international wins in the last few years, so they've really improved.
Alvarino seems to be taking it a little bit too lightly at this point, and it looks like his partner is going to get on him here soon.
He is the youngest of all the 4 players and doesn't have a tremendous amount of international experience. And as you say, if he doesn't focus and take it a bit more seriously, he's going to be in the receiving end of some severe coaching from his partner, who is also his coach.
Oh, that was a beautiful shot.
Yes, what an incredible shot.
Oh, another attacking clear, caught him off guard, but they were in the rally.
The Indonesians are confident to clear, just like they were in the mix. They really like their defense.
Yeah, they have great faith in their own ability to return anything that's thrown at them. And so far they've been correct in that assumption. But a lovely backhand for Matt. Drop shot to net wins the point for the Americans.
Matt has hit 2 cross-court backhand blocks that have burned him outright.
So they changed the shuttle, which happens quite frequently in badminton. The birdie gets a little bit of a bent feather or whatever. There's 16 goose feathers on a shuttle with a cork base, and they don't last very long. Fogarty gets that drive serve. That drive serve was instrumental in him winning yesterday's semifinal.
And they've managed to catch up and tie the score at 8. Oh, an unusual weather for Matt. Matt's usually very good around that area, but missed that one.
There was no ambiguity there. The Indonesian, the older partner, Pohan, came streaking across and just buried it.
Good anticipation on his part.
Oh, beautiful.
Likewise. So just like that, in just a few shots, the game separates again, and it's 11-8. The Indonesians are out in front of the American team. John, what do the Americans have to do to try to get back in this and maintain some control over this match?
They just have to keep plugging away at what they're doing. It was working, and as we pointed out, we didn't think Alvarino was taking it as seriously as he should, but he has seemed to tighten up his game. He's more productive in what he's doing. And I think the Americans need to not attack a bit more, because as you said, the Indonesians are happy defending. They have to move the shuttle more, play to their strengths. Matt's very good, very quick at the net, so plays more drop shots from the back to the net so Matt can possibly get involved.
At this point, too, Alvarino is showing some of his skills that I didn't see at the outset. I would maybe play David a little bit more just to see what he can do, because he does play a lot of defense and goes into a defensive position when he doesn't have to.
Yeah, I think he's realized he's really in a match here, as Dean said. If they take it easy, the Americans could come out on top, which may still happen, I hope.
Fogarty, even at 59 years of age, is able to put that bird on the floor, literally at the feet of his opponent, not because of the power of the shot, nearly as much as the angle of the shot, inside of the body, down to the feet, and at the floor.
Yeah, having that extra height certainly helps the angle of the smash.
Yeah, he's one of those that doesn't even have to jump to get the angle.
At his age, he probably can.
That's probably true, too.
I'm impressed with Alvarino's shot making. He is very smooth, very crafty. He's got some little trick shots in there, and right now it's kind of catching him a little bit off guard.
Just like that, it's 12-9. The Indonesians score for the first time in the second half, and they get 2. So that serve and serve return is just so critical in doubles.
Says it on the wrong side, but you should not change at this point. You shouldn't serve to the same person twice. Shouldn't he stay?
Correct. He should stay,
He should
yes.
be forced to stay by rule because they played 1 point. I believe Matt is explaining it to him because Matt is very well versed on the rules.
So they stay where they are for now, and then they switch when it's his turn to serve.
I thought they stay there.
They do.
From now on.
Not this game, they don't.
I'm staying out of this conversation.
I think by rule, once you've made the error on where you're positioning, then you stay.
Until that inning is over, and then when you go to serve, you switch.
That's changed from my day then. Huh?
Yeah.
You're old, Bob.
I am old at that.
Yeah.
Not as old as Matt, though.
No, I'm older than Matt.
Yeah.
And it shows.
Which is remarkable for him to be out there at his
tremendous.
age. It's
Yeah,
unbelievable.
he is truly.
He's still a well-ranked player at 59. It's
Yeah,
unbelievable.
it's unbelievable.
And still
And
competing at this level.
in the top 70 in the world, not just a ranked player, but he's in the top 70, and he's in the hunt. He's in the outside back edge of the hunt for the Olympics.
It sounds like soon his age will match his world ranking.
That would be a good world ranking.
Oh, beautiful dive to save that point.
And now they're on the attack.
Oh, David took the net away, but they got out of trouble.
Short. Oh, he should have hit that one, I think.
Oh, very nice by Fogarty.
Well,
Oh, what a shot.
Excellent, excellent rally from all 4 players. Tremendous stuff.
Fogarty is showing that he is the player out here with the most knowledge. He may not have the best skills at his age, but he is the most knowledgeable out here.
An incredible point with Bjorn diving on defense, getting up, hitting it overhead. Just a fun point.
And sacrificing his body to win that point. It paid off. Oh,
Terrible.
2 straight.
Terrible unforced error right there.
Very loose shot from David.
12-14. Fogarty to serve. To Alvarino. Perfect serve.
Another unforced error.
But again,
I really don't think David should be trying to take on Matt at the net.
No. And
Yeah.
I think he's showing signs of the pressure right here. Matt and Bjorn are not favored to win this. They have nothing to lose, where the Indonesian team is favored to win this. So they're looking a little tight right now.
But both teams came into the final unseeded. Good pressure from Bjorn, forcing David to hit it wide.
they've tied it. The other thing is about Matt is when you get up there and then you see him, you've kind of made up your mind you're going to hit a drop, and all of a sudden you realize who you're about to drop to, and you try to play it even better, and you make an error.
Good point. Very good point.
And in moments of pressure, you also forget he's left-handed. And set
That's
it
so
right up for
true.
your
That's huge.
great shot from Bjorn.
There's that left hand.
Yeah.
There it is.
Bjorn was able to recover on that point.
Well,
Again, he was able to recover. Oh!
Wow, what a point.
Desperately close to getting that over.
It is interesting. It's not necessarily 100% accurate, but it's interesting. In that rally, at least, they really attacked Bjorn with their offense. They didn't attack Matt. They had played Matt the previous 3 or 4 points and lost the point. So on that point, they went away from Matt, and they were successful and got the serve back.
I think at this point, that's a good strategy. If I were attacking Matt, I would maybe put one smash in there and then drop in front of him and make him move.
Easier said than done, though, because Bjorn moves up in front of him and covers part of that area, so you have to make it dead perfect.
There's Matt again.
Oh.
He got the hard shot back and kind of missed the slightly easier overhead push.
It's 16-14, the Indonesians creeping ahead.
A great try at a round ahead smash from Bjorn, but unfortunately for him, he hit it too long. So it's now 17-14 for the Indonesians.
Oh, yes.
It counts. It counts.
It looks like a 2-on-1 slugfest with the Indonesians taking it out on Bjorn Seguin. Fogarty gets one shuttle and puts it away using the frame. They are definitely trying to load up 2-on-1 against Bjorn.
15-17.
Bjorn's up to the task, though. Bjorn's a great singles player. That's his highest world ranking is in singles.
Oh, very nice play.
Wow.
David, he did not go for covering the cross court. He kind of suckered Bjorn in. Bjorn played a half court shot, and he put the bird away, hitting Matt in the chest. 18-15.
Great play from Matt there,
Yes.
cutting him off the first 2 returns, setting up Bjorn to put it away. So the American pair are still in touch in this game.
And Matt, who's noted for his drive serves, handled that drive serve with ease, just pounding it back.
Do you think we'll see one of Matt's flick serves at this point?
This would be a good time to throw it in. Nope. Oh.
Perhaps he should have. It was still a good serve from Matt, but it's very good rush by an Indonesian
This
player.
is a critical point right here. Very nice shot.
Wow.
Little off speed on the smash. Didn't try and power it through him. Hit an off speed smash and it fooled him.
In the corner, and at 17-19, Bjorn serving. Gets it in.
Oh, too bad.
Wow.
At this point, Bjorn has kept them in the match with his legs, going to the net, returning short shots. Unfortunately, right there, he had a drive, and he actually is huffing and puffing a little bit right now. He worked very hard on that point.
The thing you see here is that the Indonesians are just staying away from the left side of the court when Fogarty's in front. They're just not even giving him a look at it. That's it. 21-17, game 1 goes to the Indonesians. John, is there anything that the USA team can really do that they could dictate and force a change here, or?
I think they're being caught on the back foot due to the pressure that the Indonesian doubles players are using on them. Bjorn is defending well, but Matt is playing his part too, and you're correct in pointing out they're actually staying away from Matt when he's at the net, but they're not staying away from him when he's at the back of the court.
So when Matt gets in the back, what are the things that they can do? And he's not back there very often.
No, and that's because they're a good pairing. They understand each other well. Bjorn realizes his job to get himself to the back and Matt's the net and vice versa. And when they do that, they're very effective.
One thing about Matt is he has such angles from the backcourt. He's not afraid to drop the bird. He has got great angle on his drop, and his smash is not a bad smash. It's actually a very effective smash. I think what they need to do, though, is attack the center of the court a little bit more, because this Indonesian team has a very good defense, so you need to go in between them and make both players reach for the bird.
Make them think about what they're doing. You're right. And I think we've noticed the change in Alvarino this game. He started off very loose, thinking playing an old guy possibly it's going to be easy.
Yep.
And he quickly learned Matt is no easy opponent.
Matt is no pushover by any means.
So as we get ready to start here the second game, we're in Manhattan Beach, California. This is the Manhattan Beach Badminton Club International Series Championships. This is part of the Road to Rio. We want to thank all of you that are watching in the Shade Hotel and down in the Metlocks Plaza, and all the rest of you watching all over the world. We have a lot of audience, South America. Bienvenidos a todos los amigos de Sudamérica, de los países que juegan badminton. And we're starting the second game here, Love All Indonesia versus USA.
Oh, I thought he missed that.
Oh, that was unlucky for the Americans. The smash got the top of the net and deflected beyond their reach.
Scores 1-0 in favor of the Indonesians. In case you weren't here, the Indonesians won the first game. Close, but they won.
Oh.
Great gap. Now the Americans are on the attack.
Oh, he's got him.
Wow. What an angle by a jump drop by Fogarty, a jump cut smash drop that Bjorn then drops in front.
Yeah, Matt doesn't smash the hardest, but he smashes the smartest and the steepest.
Yeah, very good angles. Alvarino was caught off guard. 1-all.
Yeah, was interesting that Alvarino tried that flick serve. He did it in the first game and got Fogarty. This time Fogarty got it back right off the bat.
He got it back, but he was in trouble. And there's Fogarty's flick serve. And Alvarino was lucky to return that one. And they're right in this rally. Their defense is very strong. Again, you need to attack the center of the court. Oh, there it is. Oh, he got it. And Alvarino was smiling when he got it. He knew he was just barely able to reach that bird.
And as you pointed out, Dean, we can see the Indonesians defending to Bjorn's forehand, thereby avoiding Matt's lethal left hand.
Again, another very nice attacking clear. He holds that bird to the last second and then hits an attacking clear and catches the American team off guard.
Yeah, Matt was trying to sneak into the net here when the guy deceptively held the shot and got it over his head.
That's smart play by the Indonesians, knowing that Matt is so exceptionally good at the net.
Score is now 2-3. Bjorn Seguin is going to be serving to Alvarino of Indonesia, and his partner David Pohan are actually coach and student kind of relationship over there in Indonesia.
Yeah, David's one of the top coaches at the biggest club in Java, his base in Indonesia, and Alvarino, one of his students.
Oh, beautiful play. Bjorn on the attack, hitting smashes, and then an off-speed smash, possibly a fast drop, catches him off guard. Back to what you had said about David being the coach. He's done a wonderful job with Alvarino because his skill level is exceptional.
Yeah, it looks like the score here is 3-all, and it's Bjorn that's going to serve now. There was some confusion as to whose serve it was.
And this is the second game we've seen today where a coach playing with one of his students. In the mixed doubles final, we had
Tony Gunawan and Maribel from Pomona. Oh, he waited on it and stuffed it.
That should almost be worth 2 points there. That was a punishing shot.
So 5 points if he hit the opponent on the head.
There could be a bonus.
Is there a knockout in badminton?
If there was, that was almost it.
Oh, a beautiful shot there, too. He held his backhand, appeared that he was going to go down the line, went cross court, and catching him out of position.
It took Matt a little by surprise because it went right past his throw. Matt usually doesn't miss those. That's good recovery by Matt, though.
And a fake smash with his voice was very effective for the drop. Pretending he's hitting a smash with an outburst of vocals. Oh, beautiful shot.
Yeah, Matt made the mistake a little bit of serving wide to Alvarez that put it back across Matt's body, and unfortunately, he couldn't return it.
Now it's 7-3 in favor of the Indonesians. Fogarty returns the favor with that cross-court quick clear out of the reach of both Indonesians. So he sees his opponent do something to him and realizes that they see that as a vulnerability to him, and he returns the favor.
Over the years, Matt has hit that shot against everybody, whether it's a drive from his forehand to a right-hander's backhand, or he gets the short shot and smashes cross-court into the player's body. He's done that for 20 to 30 years of his playing ability. Very
Fogarty with the drive serve.
And a wry smile on Alvarino's face again because I think he guessed what was going, but he missed the return. Oh, an unusual service error from Matt. He's very consistent when it comes to service.
8-6. So it's 8-6 now. The Indonesians are up.
Nice serve. Not a good shot.
Good eye by Matt, though, letting that bird go out because it was slowing down rapidly.
There's
Oh,
Matt. Oh, well done.
There's Matt Fogarty cutting it off.
So the score tied 8-all. They've broken another shuttle, so they're taking time to get it. Bjorn to serve. A bit of a loose shot from Bjorn. He'd be better just clearing that out deep to the back and resetting. 9-8 for Indonesia.
Little unlucky there for Matt as he was able to reach up and cut off that clear that appeared to be behind him, and he just got it.
oh. Very nice. Alvarino played a loose forehand defensive shot, hit it short. Bjorn was able to put the bird away with a cross-court smash with a very good angle. Matt,
Bjorn successfully hit that shot now a couple of times here in this second game with that cross court from the left side to the left side.
I know we talked about Matt's height. How tall is Bjorn? Because he's right up there with Matt.
Yeah, he's like 6'2". Yeah, he's there. Just doesn't seem to have the reach.
Oh, beautiful shot by Fogarty.
Ties the score. Tried to flick, but went wide with it. So we have the break at 11, and the Indonesian pair are leading the American pair 11 points to 10.
With an 11-10 lead, this is a little closer than it was last game, so they're in the driver's seat still. They can pull this out. You can't win though missing your serve against a quality team like this Indonesian team.
At the beginning of the second game, it appeared that the Indonesian team had taken control. They looked like they were in control of the game, and the American team has made a comeback. This is a tight game at this point.
Yeah, they've really done a good job of not letting Bjorn be specifically isolated. For a while there, they were just playing Bjorn. Fogarty's more in the game now.
Yeah, Matt needs to keep getting involved.
Oh, my.
Yeah, he has to force his way into the game.
That was a 1-2 punch right there. Serve and attack. Oh! Fogarty set up right in the correct position. Oh, beautiful shot down the line. The whole forehand for a righty was wide open on the even court.
And I think Bjorn made the mistake of going cross-court with that smash, opening up the return alley for the shot, and they paid the price.
Wow. 3 quick errors here in the second. New shuttle.
Yeah, it never used to be my fault if I hit the shuttle out. It was always the shuttle was broken in some way.
Yeah, they crack up pretty quick. They get a little soft.
Is that 2 points?
A body
It was
shot.
his back, only 2 points. Yeah.
Wow. Incredible power.
However, it was a weak return. It
Yes,
set up.
yes,
They have to-
absolutely. Matt had no chance on that. Oh, he got a little tricky. Had the right shot. He had him out of position, but
But it was a nice push by Bjorn into the
did
middle
not
of the
execute. Oh, he was waiting for that shot.
Yeah, they've
Saw
started.
it coming.
They've started to anticipate what the American team are trying to do, and they're taking advantage of it, as we saw there.
They're definitely taking away the net at this point.
They're 5-1 up in the second half, taking a score of 16-11.
Short shot.
Wow.
Yeah, when he again goes for the between the leg shot that almost caused them some pain, but he did manage to get a racket on it.
Changing the shuttle again. That was incredible angle by Bjorn, though, because that shuttle was actually down below his knees. It was a great shot.
Little gamesmanship here, maybe? Oh, he saw that
He
shot
dared
coming.
Matt to hit the drive,
Yes.
and Matt hit the drive, and he got it back.
He saw it coming. He probably saw it before Matt even set up.
Well, they both made some changes in how they were standing, so. Young Rexy was up to the task.
Oh, there's the angle.
There it is
Great
again.
shot by
Fogarty
Matt.
from the backcourt. Great shot.
Kind of round the head to the opposite corner.
Fogarty held his ground, didn't move, waited for the shot, and then got the angle.
And they're still alive here, 13-17. They've got a
They're
chance.
still very much in the game.
In Matt's younger days, he would have reached that bird, hit it up high and deep, and reset for the play. In that case, he's just a little too old to get that.
It's now 19-13. The Indonesians have pulled ahead, having won the first game. It's dire now for the. Oh, and Bjorn caught, but he gets it. He's caught on the flick, leaning forward, and it's 20-13, just like that. From 11-10.
Oh, it went over.
Fogarty nails it. So
Another 10 of them.
that's
And they
right.
could win this game, or 8 of them. My
Yeah,
math's
they
never any good.
They only need 8. The Indonesia having fun, moving his serve around, trying to copy Fogarty's serve. Oh, great match. Good final. Well played. Indonesia takes it 21-17, 21-14 in 2 games.
And
that-
it's certainly no disgrace for the American team to lose to that more or younger, fitter team. But a good effort, but they just had too much power, the Indonesian team.
Absolutely not. They were right in the match. It could have gone either way at that point.
Yeah, it was close and it was great. On behalf of Bob Gilmore, John Britton, and myself, Dean Shoppy, we'd like to thank you for having joined and spent part of your day with us today from Manhattan Beach, California.
The Manhattan Beach Badminton Club would like to thank the following sponsors for their generous support of the 2016 Manhattan Beach International Open. Ashaway, HL Badminton, Maccabi USA, McDonald's, Rockin' Brews, Rockin' Fish, Baruco. The Manhattan Beach Badminton Club would like to thank the following sponsors for their generous support of the 2016 Manhattan Beach International Open. Farmers Insurance, Russo Design, Chevron, Wells Fargo, Connecta, Shade Hotel, Stroik, City of Manhattan Beach, Porsche, MVX, Portraits of Hope, Strand House, McDonald's, Manhattan Beach Downtown, Houlihan Lokey, Skechers, Patty Brown Physical Therapy,